So that is perfect. Okay. Um, perfect, 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 perfect. Let's go ahead and tap into Sag. We're going to pick up right where we left off. If you are coming in Sag through Pisces and were unable to listen in on the collective energy, please go back and do so to part one. You don't want to miss that information. You don't want to miss that information. Um, if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's your girl Light of Mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And yeah, I am a reader. I am a spiritual practitioner. I am a healer. I am a master manifester. I am all the things that I say that I am. And you are everything that you say that you are also. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you in our own way. Let's get on into it. I don't have any announcements to make other than y'all go back and tune into that collective energy, okay? Thank you so much, Kazai, for coming back in. I'm sorry. I know that that was very quick. Black Hollow, greetings to you. How are you? Beautiful evening to you. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, please go back and look into the collective messages in Aquarius. It was like the first 10 minutes of the previous reading, part one. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. Is beautiful to hear. I am divine. I love how you worded that as well. We're going to go ahead and get into Sagittarius. Thank you all, Sagittarius. I didn't even timestamp. We just gonna say 2 minutes for the Sagittarius. That's when you all's messages are starting. About. Innocent about. Okay. So for the Sages, something that you may have felt that you lost actually is catapulting you into something completely new. You had to lose whatever this is. This thing had to be released from your essence, your aura, in order for you to step into this new. Your path is being divinely guided. This had to happen. Whatever this is, it literally had to happen. It is a part of your journey moving forward. I'm hearing the reading rainbow. I'm hearing the reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Take a look. It's in a book. Something that you could be reading something. Or a book that you're reading is inspiring you to take a different path in something. Researching something. You may be studying a new topic. The reading rainbow. That is crazy. Ah, wow. Wow, that's really dope. And that's a beautiful way to give back to the community, to the kids. Cause you're just so beautiful on the inside and out. And human rights is my research now. Yes. Phenomenal. Keep expanding on that. It's a part of your purpose. That is a part of your purpose. And for my other Sagittarius out there, something that you are tapping into is a part of your purpose. Some of you all may be contemplating going back to school for something. It's a part of your divine journey. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so that's all about expansion. It's all about learning. That's all about travel. Cause international law and human rights, if that isn't some Sagittarius shit, oh my God, I love it. Wow. Alignment and justice. You are in alignment. If I ever did see. My God. That is beautiful. Sagittarius, something is coming in hot and heavy. A train is coming in. Something is being revealed to you. Something that you may not have even really known about, but a truth is being discovered, and it's going to change your whole shit. This has the potential, not the potential, this is going to create bring out a completely different version of who you are. You're stepping into new shoes. That's why she doesn't have any on in this, because you're stepping into completely new shoes. You're grounding into something completely new. I am getting the message to be just mindful of, again, like we talked about in part 1, like you said, because it's important to keep certain things to yourself. So be mindful of oversharing, overextending, overgiving. Because you're bursting at the seams. I just heard the grease. You're bursting at the seams with knowledge and information, and not everyone deserves it. Honestly, not everyone can receive it the way that it needs to be received. There's something that you're keeping to yourself. You're keeping very close to home. That you're going to want to keep very close to home. You're going to want to be very mindful of even considering help from certain people. Again, new moon in Aquarius, and please go back and check the collective messages. But new moon in Aquarius is all about how we are showing up as our individual selves and how we can support the collective by, providing whatever individual gifts and talents and abilities that we have. So you're being called to keep something very close to your chest right now. It's very special. It's very, very special. And it's a part of your foundation. Everybody doesn't have to know what beautiful things that you have in store. Everyone doesn't need to know what you're working on. Not everyone is going to be happy for you. I'm happy for you. Tribe is happy for you, but not everybody is going to be happy for you. You know who's going to be like really happy for you. And you know who your spirit is going to let you know. Like, I think you might need to, whatever the case may be, your ideas are beautiful as hell. They're really creative. There's something that's going to continue to expand. It's going to be something that continues to uplift. With judgment here, there's a decision that you may have to make with this new moon in Aquarius surrounding these ideas that you have and the way that you express them, or the way that you cultivate whatever this is. You're being called to make a decision. a radical decision for some. It may be a decision that's like really like, ooh, all cannot handle growth of others. Ashe, yes. All cannot handle growth of others. Unfortunately, you know. Whatever you're creating, it's amazing. High Priestess, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, whatever you're creating, oh my God, it's for the greater good. It's for a higher purpose. It's for the expansion. It's for the growth of. It's for communities. Very like Kaza is a Sag, and everything that she said and is working on, that is this energy. And so if you are also a Sag and I'm talking to you, that is the energy that you are in. Very creative right now. Everything that you're working on has a purpose. And yes, a purpose of that is to, you know, expand you and fulfill you, but it is also for the collective. And you know exactly what to do, exactly how to do it. If you don't, you know exactly how to ask for what you need in a way that is still not, you know, laying all your cards out. Like, this is very practical. And you're really leaning into what spirit, you know, has motivated you to do. All right, so the messages are repeating themselves. You're doing great, Sag. For this new moon in Aquarius, you are already in alignment. I would just go back and just really look at the details. You know, any actions that you have put in thus far, evaluate how they have been helpful. Evaluate what could use some tweaking, what you could add, as far as the work that you've already done, so that moving forward you continue this work in a more effective way, as well as making sure that the vision that you have is in alignment with what you are doing and how you're doing it. I feel like falling in love. Some of you all are in really loving connections, and that is amazing. I see like more balance being restored in these love connections. If you are in connection with another romantically, even, you know, if it's a familial relationship or friendship, there's more balance coming into this here. It's all about community. Your vision, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Your vision, which is the first card out, is to help the community ascend. What did I say? Bye, Sag. I love you so, so, so much. And I hope that you enjoy an amazing new moon in Aquarius, okay? Capricorn. Make a good time. Thank you. Thank you for your, thank you, because I thank you for your work. Bianca, yes. Yes. I'm thankful. Thank you. Thanks, Spirit. Let's thank Spirit, for bringing you here right on time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you for the highest self of Bianca for knowing exactly when to come in. Thank you for allowing her to be so aligned. Thank you for Kazai, for allowing her to be so aligned. The Sages, thank you for giving them the task of expanding their communities and helping them grow. What do you have for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I'm hearing, and I just got to be free. Me. You are concerned with the present. The past does not matter, Capricorn. The past does not matter. And please go back and look at the collective energy in part 1, because this is new moon in Aquarius energy as well. Every single sign has been in alignment with this new moon in Aquarius energy. So I want each and every one of you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? Doing exactly what it is that you need to do. Just tap into your body. If you can tap into your body, then the movement will be sharp, quick, effortless. The now, what do you really want in alchemy? So focus on the here and now, because you've already learned the lessons of the past, okay? That's what this new moon in Aquarius is. Again, please go look back at the collective. But we're beginning a completely new cycle. The past cycle was with March 2020, that new moon in Aquarius. Or was it the full moon in Aquarius? Whatever it was, that cycle is ending. Okay, so a new one is beginning. So you are to be focused on the now, Capricorn. What do you want right now? What is it that you need right now? Who do you want in your life right now? What do you want life to look like right now? How do you want to feel right now? Where are you going right now? Focus on the present. What do you really want, and alchemize it. Call it, not even call it in. It's already yours. So just be. Be in the now. Be what it is that you really want, who it is that you really want, where you really want to be. Be that alchemist. The alchemist just is. The alchemist turns lead into gold, because it's not about what it has been. It's about what it is right now. If you would like more of an idea of what alchemy is, I would suggest listening to the audiobook over this weekend whenever you have the time. I think it's only about 4 hours long here on YouTube. But just, put it on when you have time to really, listen to it and pay attention to it. It's amazing. The Alchemist. The Alchemist. And there are other videos here on YouTube that explain what alchemy is as well. So you can use those as well. But you are the alchemist. Obviously, clearly, it wouldn't be coming out if you weren't. So innately, you have that gift and that talent. It's not something that you're going to have to spend too much time on learning. It's something that you're going to be able to grasp the concept of really easily. The Alchemist. Capricorns, you're going to be expressing an interest in moving into something with a group of people. Maybe you are expressing that you are switching jobs or leaving an organization. Maybe you're wanting to step deeper into a role, position, or organization. Maybe you are going to be saying, hey, I have been with this company for 5 years and now I see the direction that I'm going in to look this way. And so I would like to maneuver and transition into another role. Several times last week on point. I should, period. In alignment. You are in alignment. You are in alignment, Black. But yeah, maybe some of you all are with Mars and Capricorn moving homes. That could be, or you're expressing your interest in moving homes, filling out what resources that others have. So say you're thinking of moving and you go to like a business meeting or something, and after the business meeting is over, the people that are still left, you're like, oh yeah, y'all are just talking, whatever. And you're like, yeah, I'm actually, I'm thinking about selling my house, and someone in the room's spouse is a real estate broker or something. I don't know. Be mindful of your networks. Some of you all are also calling in a version of a network that will be very helpful and resourceful for you. Coming into community. Black Hollow. Listen, the cards is crazy, okay? Wow, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Whew. So you're gonna be spending a lot of time alone, or you may want to just to make sure that your thoughts are your own. Reevaluating again, new moon in Aquarius energy, reevaluating what the collective has to do with you and what you have to do with the collective. Where do we meet? How am I adding value, and where am I receiving value from those that are already around me? As well as the time that I'm spending alone, how am I making use of that? When you are alone, do you make good use of your silence, of your alone time, of your solitude? Or are you tapped into and tuned into and plugged into the TV shows, the music, the podcast, the chatter? Are you making good use of your time to just listen to your inner voice, to get centered and grounded and feeling comfort in your body, knowing, just being, instead of always being on autopilot and consuming? That's the word, consuming. the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Page of Pentacles. So without tapping into your energy, Black Hollow, but this sounds like you and others that are going through similar experiences. Something about making your home more comfortable or more or your comfort zone, your space, your we are our comfort zone. We are our own home as well, right? So leaning into what makes us feel comfort, leaning into what makes us feel safe, leaning into what makes us feel that we can be. You have so many ideas on how to make your home or homes or your body, your personal space more sustainable isn't the word. Everything functional. Everything has its purpose. Everything has its purpose. I'll take that one. I might take this one. Let me see. Some of you all, someone from the past may have tried to come back or are trying to come back with the shadow Mercury retrograde. Don't do it. Don't do it. When it comes to your emotions, like really hold them close, okay? Be very mindful of giving others the permission to tap into your emotions. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. And blessings to your movement, to your expansion, to your growth, because it is phenomenal. It already is phenomenal. You are the alchemist. You said it yourself. So everything that you want, need, and desire is already yours. It's already yours. Step into it immediately. The High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. Go ahead and make it happen. Focus now. Because timing isn't a thing, okay? Timing is not a real construct, for real, for real. Everything is always happening at one time. We're still living in the past. You know, the versions of the past are still there. We can still go back and talk to them, change things, revise, edit the future ourselves also, you know. So timing is not a thing. If you're like, oh, but my lease is up in May, so you can move now and everything will be taken care of as long as you remain intentional, you know. Put all the pieces together. New moon in Aquarius is thinking the details, thinking, so that when you put your intentions out there, it's very seamless, flawless. Yes. And left long ago. Yes. Come on. Wow. And I love that we're just all able to assist and help and offer each other guidance, because that was a beautiful confirmation, I'm sure, for Black Hollow, because you know, Any conflict that you're having will be halted by having courage. Any conflict or confusion that you are having will be wiped away with the addition to courage. Add courage and fearlessness and confidence and persistence into the moves that you're making, and the conflicts, the confusion will all be wiped away. They'll all see and find their beautiful ass exit. Okay? So it is what it is. It's not a when it's gonna be, it's not a how it's gonna happen, it's not a, it is what it is. Make your plan, set your intention, figure out, write down the hows, the what's, the whys, and be very widespread, because it doesn't have to happen in one way. Think about all the ways that it can happen, you know? For instance, if you know that you are coming into $2 million, what are all of the ways that you could come into that? And write it down. You could come into it via the lottery. You could come into it via an inheritance, a sponsor, through crowdfunding, through a gift, finding it. I don't know. There are so many ways to skin a cat. So write down all of the hows, the whats, the whys, the whens, and say, Spirit, however it needs to come to me, and in the best ways possible, the hows, the whats, the whys, allow that to be so. Okay? Happy new moon in Aquarius, Capricorn. Sounds good. 3224 Aquarius. I just heard Bay Area. I don't know, some of you all may be from the Bay, Sacramento, Oakland. So yeah, some of you all may be from the Bay Area. Okay. I just heard East Oakland to be exact. Period. Tell me, Fruitvale. I know about it. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me. Wait, let me get y'all's overall energy. What am I doing? Is y'all rushing me? Are you distracted? I don't know. Wagwan. Wagwan day. This is kind of okay. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. I would definitely suggest that you all do some form of firework. Maybe lighting a candle for what it is that you are calling in. Maybe doing a burning bowl so that you release anything that is required to release stepping into this new chapter. Fire is very significant here. Burning something, burning some clothes. I see somebody outside in the backyard burning a pail of clothes. burning some sort of legal papers, burning, 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 burning. Your first card out is let them go. Okay, your second card out is how's that for a happily ever after? Phoenix rising, rising from the ashes. So with these first two cards, I say you are letting something go. You are really releasing something, or you have released. And so moving forward, you are about to see what dreams are made of. You're about to start living your fairy tale. In order for you to do that, though, you must release all guilt. Release all guilt. Okay, I'm also hearing touch a four-leaf clover. So know that you are lucky. Tell yourself, affirm that you are a lucky girl. Okay, a lucky boy, lucky them. You are a lucky person. As well as reminding yourself that it is safe to release your guilt. It's safe to forgive yourself. And it's safe to forgive that other person as well, those other people, forgiving experiences and opportunities of the past that just did not go the way that you may have wanted them to, or the way that you entered into it thinking that it would go. Forgive. Forgive it for not being what you wanted it to be. Forgive it for not being, what you desired it to be. Forgive. Forgive it for taking your time. Forgive. Release your guilt. Release that guilt, baby. I'm a grown man. I don't know why. If y'all are on TikTok, Tierra Wax, little cousin, the little boy, little bit cuz, I think that's the name on there. I don't know. Be playful. Be playful. Everything isn't so serious. And you can learn that from your opposite sign, Aquarius, which is Leo. They're very go with the flow. They enjoy life, vibrant. You all take a lot of things seriously because you, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Duality and everything. You all are very calculated. You think about everything, very complex. That's what this new moon in Aquarius energy is about. Again, go back to part 1, okay? It's very honest, it's very forthright, it's very detailed in its thinking and being. So anyway, you all have hidden feelings and emotions. Something that you don't really try to think about or feel, that you still need to do a little bit of work on. I feel like with this 5 of Cups and with this release your guilt, there are just lingering feelings about this. You may feel disappointed. You may feel what's the word? Damn, why did I do that? Or okay, for instance, when my mom, we've had this conversation recently. It's not like we were having this conversation when my parents divorced at 7 years old. No, this is recently. So my mom told me that when her and my dad did divorce, and not to be telling your business, mama, because you might watch this. I won't go too deep into it, but she said that she felt like she had failed at something. And so you have like these certain emotions that you have failed, or that you just may feel insecure about when it comes to something. Release that guilt. Release that guilt. Grieve what was, and again, forgive. Forgiveness is key here. Have a lot of emotions and ideas about something that may not have worked out. But I promise you, with this Phoenix rising, you're rising up from the ashes. How's that for a happily ever after? You're going to see the beauty of all of this. The number 9 may be significant for you, and the number 9 is a number of completion, because 10 is the beginning of a cycle and the ending of a cycle. So 9 is completion, so, or a number of completion. So there's something that has ended, and you are going to be so amazing for it. Life is going to start really brightening and lightening up. You just have to release this guilt, release this frustration, release the sadness behind it, release the grief, the despair. Call that energy back to you. Call your good energy back to you. When we forgive, that's essentially what we're doing as well, is calling that energy back to us. The good energy, and releasing, the negative, clearing that out. Saying, I forgive this. It no longer has a hold on me, a tie on me. It no longer can stay with you or that environment. No, I need that. Thank you. You're making a decision to move forward, be past something that really hurt you. Aquarius, whoever I'm talking to is going through it. And I'm sorry that you are experiencing this heaviness, if this is for you. And I promise you, like, there is a rainbow on the other side. Try not to allow yourself to spiral. Try to remind yourself each and every day that life is beautiful, that life is worth living, that there's so much more in store for you. This may not have worked out. This may not have gone the way that you wanted it to go, but baby, the other side is gracious. It's abundance. It's love. I feel like you are, what you have learned through this painful time, this painful experience, you are going to be helping others learn, process, how to grow out of their own painful experience. Coming into a lot more stability and security with yourself, and showing others that, hey, like, this is possible. Yes, I didn't think that I was going to be able to transcend these emotions, this experience, this connection. I didn't think that I was going to be able to really step out of it, but look at me. Here I am. Here I am, okay? Large and in charge. I'm still strong. I'm still here. Antoine Fisher. You are phenomenal, Aquarius. The world would not be able to experience love the way that it's able to experience love if it wasn't for the Aquarius. We wouldn't be able to maneuver. We wouldn't be able to ascend with technology and new concepts and, you know, updated thinking. That's Aquarius energy. So everything that you've learned up until this point, not only are you going to be able to be a better version of yourself for it, but you are helping others and becoming better versions of themselves for that also. You all need some time to yourself. Isolation, the wheel of fortune, and manifestation. You all are going to be taking some time to yourself, going within to call back your good energy, to call back this Lakshmi energy, to call back your abundance, call back all of your energy. And again, doing that forgiveness work is a form of soul retrieval. By you forgiving, it calls back all of those little pieces that you left with others voluntarily and involuntarily. It calls it back to you. You need that. So go within, take some time to yourself, recalibrate into this abundant energy and manifest it. Know that it is yours. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Happy new moon in Aquarius. Okay. All right, we are on Pisces, which is perfect timing. Perfect timing. Let's get the overall energy. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm always sweating. What am I talking about? I'm a sweaty gal. Thank you, cause thank you. Now let's see what the Pisces is talking about. Yes. It's around 47 minutes. Sweat equity, period. Okay, work. Okay, work. Limitations inspire innovations, rise. The distraction of shiny things. Oh, so this is complex, Pisces. Come through. Let's get into it. You all may have been going through certain challenges, right? Certain tests, certain things thrown your way. That may at first glance have seemed like, okay, this is holding me back, or this is not allowing me to move forward, and I'm ready to move forward. But what they did, what those limitations did, was inspire you to think outside the box, which is new moon in Aquarius energy. Go back and look at the collective energy, Pisces, please. Where did I write that down? Forward thinking, being less conforming, thinking outside of the box, breaking free from the status quo. You may have been doing things the same way for so long, and it's time for you to rise up out of that. Involve new innovations into your routine, into the way that you do things, into the way that you think, into the way that you make decisions. Creating and thinking outside of the box. What works for you is not going to work for everybody else, and it's not supposed to. Okay, just because that person wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning, it works for them. If you wake up at 2 p.m., that works for you. That's what your body needs. Okay, go with what works with your highest self, not anybody else's. Rise. The distraction of shiny things, that's the last card out of your overall energy. And I feel like is having to do with what I just said. Worrying too much about how others do it and what they have going on and how they do it and who they have and their process. Their process is not your process, sweetheart. I was able to learn that online. My line's process was not the same as the line before me, the line after me, the line, shit. Now it ain't no process. So what am I talking about? But your process is going to be different. Don't be motivated by what it looks like. I feel like a lot of things that have been challenging you, Pisces, have been put in place for you to become more independent and less codependent. Some of you all have been struggling with codependency for a long time. Maybe not even codependency on people, but codependency on certain substances, codependency on disassociating, distracting yourself, codependency. And things can be good. They can be good. And I feel like everything is good until we don't do right. That's what Goddess last night said. Like, everything can be good and utilized for good until it is utilized for evil. And that's when it becomes evil. It's not the concept. It's the intention and the energy put behind it. Okay. You're moving into more joy beyond, or you are wanting to, I'm getting hot, moving into more joy and happiness and out of sorrow, out of despair, out of feeling less than, not able to, not having the resources. You're stepping out of all of that and moving into more happiness and joy for yourself. I think that surrounding yourself with good people is going to assist with that. Surround yourself and keep surrounding yourself with people that embody what happiness looks like and feels like for you. Those that uplift you and put you in a happy space and get you out of this not so happy space. Period. I love how we're ending this. uh, when you do this, the work that you are doing, you moving into more independency, you moving into more joy and happiness and what it feels like to really rise past the obstacles, breaking free through things, you are going to feel like you are on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. This is you. And this is you. The throne of the fire starter and the throne of determination. Having the passion, having the confidence, having the courage, knowing that you are protected, know that you are being divinely guided through everything that it is that you do, and being determined to rise, to make it to that other side, to continue to ascend and be the change that you want to see in the world. That's new moon in Aquarius energy. Being the change that you want to see in the world. Okay. So let's get your last minute messages. Yes, good. Good. She is working her way into that happiness because she deserves it. She deserves that and nothing less. And it's here. Like, they're learning their emotions, learning more about their emotions and how to effectively maneuver through them, you know, keep them balanced. She's learning how to be available, what to be available to with the world, learning how to put that out there, how to show up, what to take in, and what to leave. Because with the distraction of shiny things also, it reminds me that Pisces absorb everything. They're feeling the weight of the world, literally. So it's important that they find time to go within so that, again, becoming more independent and knowing what is theirs. Knowing what their inner voice is saying compared to all of the other energy that they're taking in, because they're the Pisces. They are the all. They have been through every single carnation that there is. Pisces tend to be the most ancient of souls. So they take in a lot, and it can be a distraction. So going within, knowing what's yours, knowing what to keep, knowing what to let go. All right, I gotta go. Nurture your visions, Pisces, okay? Again, knowing what is an illusion, what is yours and what is not yours, and draw those boundaries. If certain people are like encouraging you to do something, distracting you, set those boundaries and nurture your own garden, because people are going to be trying to always get you this way, pull you that way, get you off track. Again, you're the Pisces. They know how powerful you are. They see it. They know that you have so much depth, like the range, honey, the range. So nurture that and set boundaries to those that try to get you off your square and distract you. Okay? That is it. It's time to call my person. So I love you, each and every one of you. And these timestamps will be placed as soon as I get off of that. I apologize that we weren't able to make this a full, just one part, but that's okay. It was supposed to be like this. So again, for those of you that are coming into part 2, go back to part 1, the first 10 minutes or so. and tap into that collective energy, those messages, because it will be very helpful for you moving forward as well. All right. All right. Don't forget to let that light shine, no matter who it blinds. And I'll see y'all later.